What's up, guys? My name is Alex. I am new to this realm of as a wrestling fan with social media, or mainly on YouTube. But let me start this off by saying SummerSlam was fantastic. If you put both nights together, great shows. Clearly, night two surpassed night one by like a long shot. With the only thing saving night one really was the main event between Punk versus Gunther, and then later on the cash-in by Seth Rollins. And night two basically surpassed that within 2 matches or 3 matches, maybe besides a couple. But the one thing I want to talk about is the return of Brock Lesnar. Now, I'm going to hate on this return, I will warn you, but it's not hating on Brock Lesnar, the wrestler. It's hating on Brock Lesnar, the person. Clearly, Triple H, doesn't know when he's fucking up. Now, this is not me trying to hate on any politics or get into politics. But people in the crowd, a lot of people in the crowd, didn't like when they showed the pictures of Triple H at the White House with Donald Trump. I didn't. Plenty of people at home didn't. But clearly the arena didn't because they muted it. And they muted the crowd because they were getting booed out the fucking building. That should tell you what's going on. Right? So that's the first thing. Triple H, you should, after night one, after hearing the reaction, you probably shouldn't do it. But he did it again. But that's fine. I can mute it. I could gloss over it. Because that's Triple H or Paul Levesque the person. Not Triple H. And then the return of Brock Lesnar. Great match between Cody and Cena. Great last SummerSlam for Cena. But Brock Lesnar returning somehow makes Travis Scott showing up at WrestleMania 10 times better. Because even though Travis Scott is what he did a couple years ago makes him a pretty shitty person, Brock Lesnar just somehow tips the cap in a way that is crazy. Because like I said, I'm shitting on Brock Lesnar, the person, not Brock Lesnar, the wrestler. Because we are letting a sexual predator into pro wrestling again. Like, come on. We take him out, we take Vince out, we're good. But yeah, we bring him back in, thinking everything's died down. I'm not the only one that thinks this way. There's plenty of people that still remember that this dude is in a fucked up situation with the former boss. It's not looking good, you know? And you would say, you would think that Triple H can't fuck up the week leading up and the day of their biggest event of the summer. It's their second biggest event of the year. You're like, he can't fuck up. But yeah, he fucks up by showing Trump and getting booed out the building and him going, nothing happened. And showing it twice and muting the crowd, which makes it even worse. But then he fucks up by bringing back a sexual predator for Cena's last run. I like John Cena. Everybody in the crowd likes John Cena. Everybody at home likes John Cena. He just turned face. We thought maybe this is Cody's heel turn. Or maybe this is redeeming the WrestleMania match, which it did. But Brock Lesnar returning isn't a good thing, people. I see a bunch of people being excited. I'm not. When Brock Lesnar returned, I sat in my living room and was like, are we serious? Because this dude is not a good guy. At all. Good wrestler. And I don't give a fuck if you can hear my AC in the back, because this is the truth. Brock Lesnar is a horrible person. And we're letting him back in the business. You know? And I'm about to talk about Hulk Hogan. This is not me, once again, this is not me shitting on the wrestler. This is me shitting on the person. Hulk Hogan, I'm glad he got celebrated. because he did a lot for the business. He did a lot to bring it up. He did a lot to popularize it. And I respect him for that. As somebody who loves the sport, who loves pro wrestling, I've loved pro wrestling for 14 years. I'm 18 years old. Do the math. But I'm not. Him getting booed at the Netflix debut makes sense. Because at the time, it was pretty fucking real why he got booed. But everybody, I get it, excited that Brock Lesnar's back at first. Because you're thinking about the wrestler, you're thinking about the matches, and I get it. But I'm thinking about the person and backstage. I'm not sure if people realize the backstage morale that we're at. But I guarantee CM Punk's not gonna be too happy about this. And like I said, Triple H just finds a way to fuck up thrice, not once, not twice, but thrice. With their second biggest show of the year, the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. You think that they'd do something quite big? They did do something quite big, but it wasn't good. You know. If you guys somehow find this and you guys want to hear me ramble about pro wrestling a little bit more in a nice, polished way, let me know. But this is a quick reaction. CM Punk, not CM Punk. CM Punk's good. He should have won. You might hear my mom sneeze in the background. Who gives a fuck? Triple H, you fucked up. Great matches. Horrible returns. That's all I'll say. So, if you guys want to see me back, talk about pro wrestling, let me know. I'll be glad to do it. I'm pretty well educated, if I might say. But yeah, thank you. Peace.